In this video, I'm going to show you a very easy way to check your status to see whether you're in removal or not. And then at the end, I'll share with you some tips about what you can do about it if you are in fact in removal. For some people, unfortunately, they find out that they missed a hearing and a judge had issued a removal order against them and they didn't even know about it. Let's go over to Google and you just type in EOIR case status. The first search result that comes up is from the Department of Justice, EOIR, Automated Case Information System. Put in your alien number. And once you do so, friends, you're going to then be taken to this screen, which shows you information about either your upcoming hearing or a decision that a judge had made in your case. If you're not in removal, you won't advance to this screen. You'll simply get a little message in red that says that your case cannot be found, which is a great thing. It means that the government had not placed you in removal. But be careful with that, because although the system may be telling you today that you're not in their system, it doesn't mean that in 6 months or a year or so, the government won't in fact place you in removal. So if you had changed your address, if you have moved, you won't get that hearing notice. And this is the best way to keep in touch with what's going on with your case. Now, this screen will tell you about the next hearing date and the type of hearing that it is. In this particular case, it's an individual final hearing, and it'll tell you the date and the time, also the judge's name and the location of the court where your case is pending. If a decision has been reached in your case, it will tell you here that the judge had either issued a removal order or terminated proceedings, or your case is just still pending because no decision has been reached yet. If your case advanced all the way to the end and the judge made a decision on it and you appeal the decision, your appeal information, the case appeal information will also appear here. This is a case that is still active with an upcoming hearing date. If we take a look at maybe this one, in this case, you will see the status that the judge terminated proceedings and the date that the order was issued. So that's how you can check on your status. The other way of doing it is also you could call the court, call them, the EOIR hotline. The 800 number is provided here in this video, or you could also search for it on Google as well. But you can call them and have your A number handy. And once you punch in your A number, it'll tell you whether you're in proceedings or not. And if you are in proceedings, when your hearing date is, or the last action that was taken in your case, and also who the judge is in your case. If you're in removal, hire a lawyer. Guys, hire a lawyer. And the reason I'm emphasizing this is because removal proceedings can be incredibly complicated, and you want to know all of the remedies or relief that are available to you. And you want the best representation possible. If you do have an upcoming hearing, please know the date of your hearing. You don't want to miss it, guys. It's one of those things that you don't want to miss, because if you miss your hearing, as I've said before, a judge can issue a removal order against you in your absence. And it's really hard to get the case reopened and that removal order rescinded if the judge issued that order against you in your absence. Appear at your hearing. You need to appear, whether it's via WebEx or in person. Your lawyer will provide instructions to you as to what type of hearing it will be, but you want to be there. Don't miss any hearings. I don't want you to be fearful about being in removal if you're not already in removal, or the fact that the government may place you in removal. Speak with your lawyer to find out what the circumstances of your case is and whether you're likely to be placed in removal. Remember that the government is the one that places you in removal, and they do so if you've applied for a asylum and the USCIS office doesn't approve your case on this, after your interview. They will then refer your case over into immigration court for a judge to review and consider. Or if you've applied for a green card, or if your removal of conditions status expires, that's a big one. Once that status expires, it really does place you at risk of being put in removal. If you have marriage fraud in your background or some other serious issues in your background, the field office that makes the decision on your green card case will decide whether or not to put your case over into immigration court. Many times they do not take such a drastic action against an individual, but sometimes they do. Um, Also, individuals are placed into removal if they come in through the border and they're detained at the border, and the government then allows them in. Those individuals are placed in removal proceedings for an immigration judge to consider whether they should remain in the U.S. or not. And then lastly, if let's say you're here and ICE detains you, certainly under that fact pattern, you will also be placed in removal proceedings if you do not have any status here in the U.S. So don't be fearful. Check on your status. Call the EOIR hotline or go on their website and see what's happening in your case. Before we go today, I also want to remind you guys to subscribe to our firm's newsletter, guys. Each week we send out terrific free newsletters covering your immigration questions, good news stories that we love to share with you to encourage you, and then also immigration news. On Fridays, we send out a terrific immigration news summary. So subscribe today at McBeanlaw.com/subscribe. Thanks so much for being with me in this one. I hope you found it helpful. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.